Hey guys, here is what we have in our gingerbread theme box for the month of December. Only two things that we're using that aren't in this box. And one is we bought a gingerbread house to build and decorate, and that's just too big to fit in here. And also my gingerbread cookie cutter I have to pull out and put in here. But the rest of this is what I've been collecting over the last month or two. And let me show you what's in here. I have this gingerbread silicone baking mold, and so I think we'll probably, I'm not sure exactly how we'll use this. She can use it for counting into, or scooping, or maybe using tongs and putting something in each one, so I'm sure we'll find lots to do with that. This I just threw in here because I had it from, I don't know, a long time ago. Just a little gingerbread man. I picked up a box of gingerbread cookies, because you've got to have gingerbread cookies when you're learning about gingerbread. I have her rolling pin for her Play-Doh. We are going to make gingerbread scented Play-Doh, and so she can use this and the gingerbread cookie cutter to do some creative play with that. I also have, I think, a couple Play-Doh mats in here too, so we will definitely be doing Play-Doh this month. This is just a bag of different erasers that I thought we could use as counters or in some other activities. So there's little gingerbreads and little candies you would use to decorate gingerbread. And there's little peppermints in that one. This is a little like 3D gingerbread house puzzle, I guess. Like it goes together, snaps together to make a little gingerbread house. And this is from American Girl that we got a couple years ago. And I thought she can put it together, and then we can use it maybe with one of the erasers to practice words like on top of, underneath, next to, things like that. We have this, which is sand that I used for something a long time ago. And I thought I'd add some spices to it so it smelled like gingerbread. And then I put it in a little tray, and she can trace her letters in it. And then I have our sandpaper tracing cards too. Let's see. We have just a package of the foam gingerbread shapes to decorate or whatnot. I have a few books. We have, oh, you know what? I have a DVD that's missing from in here. Hey, babe. This is called The Gingerbread Kid Goes to School. Is one of those DVDs in that pile right there about gingerbread? We have Maisie Makes Gingerbread. I love this one. We have The Sweet Smells of Christmas, which has gingerbread in it. I thought we could do some smelling activities with it. It's not that Hansel and Gretel. I'm sorry, that's the one. Can I have that? Let's see. We have 10 Tiny Gingerbread Men. Gingerbread Friends, Gingerbread Mouse, which is a Christmas one, and the Gingerbread Baby. And then we also have, I want to say it's the Paul Galdone one of the Gingerbread Man, and it's traveled, and I don't know where it is. So we also have that for the more traditional telling. I thought I would work in maybe a little Hansel and Gretel as well, although I don't really like any of the books that I found, but I did find this, which is an episode of Super Why. That's Hansel and Gretel, A Healthy Adventure, so I thought that might be kind of fun. And let's see. And then my folder here, I've got this, which is just kind of a match the picture game and learn the words from the story. This is a sizing activity, and then there's also one of those strip puzzles in there, the numbers at the bottom. This one is Count the Buttons on the Gingerbread Man, and it was supposed to be like a worksheet where you cut these out and glue it to the right one, but we're not going to use it that way. I have just these little magnetic, just little plastic numbers that she can count and then put it in the right the right one. So we have that. This is a Play-Doh mat. She can make the face on the gingerbread. She can make the letter G. She can do whatever she wants right there. This is a little activity where this is a little baking sheet here. And my stuff's ready to fall off the table. Just a second. And you're supposed to match the correct number to the correct baking sheet there. There's a bunch of them in there. This is a matching one. All of these shapes are Velcroed on. And so you put these cards with it, and they're supposed to make it match the card. There's several different cards in there. This I just thought was really cool, but I don't think we're going to do. You build this little gingerbread house out of cardboard, and you put Velcro on it, and then they can just stick and re-stick different decorations to it. I just don't think I'm going to have time to make it. There's I was going to originally use these as counters until I found that I had erasers. So I have these, and they're laminated, but I don't think I'm going to use them right now. This was my idea for the writing in the sand. This one we're going to use our magnetic letters, which I need to grab and try to put the right letter for each of these, the right beginning letter for each of these pictures. This is a roll of gingerbread man. I'm not sure if we're going to play that or not, but it's in here. My recipe for gingerbread Play-Doh. Let's see what else is in here. Gingerbread boy sequencing. I thought this would be a good one. You cut out the pictures and you put them in the order that they happened in the story. A little gingerbread man she can color and cut out, and a gingerbread house that she can do the same thing in. Some words she can trace, and some letter tracing. I think there's an F for fox in there too somewhere. Let's see. Yeah. My son got hand, foot, and mouth disease, and I caught it from him. And even though it's been 2.5 weeks, I think at least, wherever I had blisters, this is actually now looking a lot better, but it all calloused over and then it all peeled off. So this is all kind of new skin on the tips of my fingers. And anyway, it makes it really hard to turn these pages. So yeah, some handwriting pages. This one in case she just wanted to color it. And this one that you use with a do-a-dot. And the little die here. And I think that is everything. So that's what we have in our box for December. And like I said, we also have the gingerbread house that we'll do at some point. And I think that's everything. So let me know if you have questions. I'll try to film as she does some of the stuff. I'm still working on the space video. I filmed bits and clips throughout the month of her doing the activities, but I still need to upload it. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions.